Hello everyone, Akash here. This video I'm gonna talk about how to get your first best credit card. Personally, I've been living in New York for over 25 years. When I was, definitely younger, and I thought about it, how could I get my best credit card? For the first time, because if first time when you get a credit card, basically you don't have a credit. And that time, every time you apply for a credit card, what's the first thing they look for? They look for your credit. Do you have a good credit? To get a good deal in a credit card, no annual fee, or less interest. Those are the things they look for. That's how the system works. So what I did personally, I went to my local bank. Basically, the area I'm living in New York. I mean, I went to the community bank. Okay, that's what I did. But you don't have to go to community bank. You could just go to regular, good bank, no problem. If they're giving you a good checking account with, some checking account, the most of the, you have to check it out online first. That if you open up a checking account with some banks, that make sure there is no fees. That if you have a certain balance to have a fees, like some banks say, okay, if you have less than $100, they'll charge you a fees because of that. And sometimes those fees is big, $10, $14. So you have to check those things out. Most likely the community bank, I realized that they don't have those fees. You could have a low balance to it, your checking account. So you go to your local bank, the one you see doesn't have any fees for having a checking account. You open up an account, have some money, they're going to give you a debit card. That's how I personally did it. And then the reason I'm telling you this, because you could just go online, try to apply for a credit card, and they might give you some really bad credit card out there, that the person has no credit. They might give you $300 credit limit or $500, with they charge you huge interest, or they will charge you huge fees to it. You don't have to go through all that. You don't have to, because you don't want to pay huge fees. You don't want to pay huge interest for what? It's just a credit card. So I would say this is why you go to a local bank and see there has a no checking account, no fees. You go there, open up an account, they give you a debit card, right? So now you have a debit card, and you're gonna check that. I'm sure they have, every bank, they have a credit card. They offer a credit card like the banks. So you see the one like you think are good. There's no annual fee in it, and some of the card gonna say 12 months no interest, or 15 months no interest, and some of them gonna say after 15 months. Always check the APR after 15 months. Some of them quite high, some of them quite low. But basically right now you do need a card. So first of all, you're getting a good deal already, because the bank not gonna offer you any cards with the annual fee. Most of the banks don't, and they might give you 12 months no interest. So that's a really good deal. And even you don't have a no credit, because you have an account with that bank, you have some money in your account, you're getting a debit card, they're more likely going to give you a credit card, and they will offer you a credit card. They might not give you higher balance. They might give you the first card because you don't have it. Maybe they give you $300 or give you $500. Maybe the minimum limit they have, they'll give it to you. But because you're getting that, because they, at least you don't have to worry about extra interest or high interest or annual fee. That's very important. So that's the basic reason you're getting it. And once they give you that card, how do you build your credit card? With that card, make sure you only, if they give you $500, I wouldn't recommend more than $150. Don't spend or maybe 20%. 20% would be 100%, $100 out of $500. So if they give you $500 card, just spend $100, because you wanted to build your credit. That's the only reason you're taking a card. And the credit is very important. Living in North America, and I'm sure many countries out there, that the credit, if you wanted to buy anything, you do need credit. Anything you wanted low interest, you do need good credit. And that's why as early as young, it doesn't matter how young you are, you're 18 or 16 or how, it doesn't matter. If you could get it, because as early you could do it, as better it is. I'll have a different video with how the credit works and everything in my channel, so you could check out the detailed video for that. So that would be the best way to get your first card and keep the balance really low and pay it off every month. And same time, they probably 3 to 6 months, you'll see the same bank, they give you the $500 credit limit, they will increase it right away. And meantime, once they increase the credit limit to like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, depending on how much you're using and paying it on time, and then once you do that, most of the credit card they give you, they have an app. You could download it on your phone, and you could just check your credit score too on it. Nowadays everything is so simple. Every month they update your credit score. So let's see, if you have the card for a few months, now your credit showing over 700, 720, or 750, whatever. If it goes that high, because that's the only card you have first time, so there's no negativity in your like a credit card. So once it goes high, then you could go for some other big major company. They're giving you 5% cash back, or they're giving, like, if you use it for 3 months, they give you like $200 back or $500 back. Or like if you travel a lot, then you could get the mileage card. So you'll have all that option when you got your credit build to 700, more than 700, 720 to 750, because that's called considered really good credit. So this is how then you're gonna get your second card. And it's very important not to keep too many cards, or not to keep just one card. I would say recommend just keep two cards with a low balance to keep your credit score really high to in the future you wanted to buy anything. So hope this video was helpful to you, because in the beginner, I think that's the best way I personally feel. If you think there's any other better way to do it, definitely in comment section, leave the comment section below, and then definitely that would help other people. I'm just sharing the personal experience. That's how I did it, and I felt like I didn't get a scam or paying like so much big interest or annual fee just started beginning cost of doing business or something. So if this video is helpful, please hit the like button. Thank you so much.